Alright, this is Maple Valley nuke number 2. I've got this medium on here on the top. It was basically just to give them something to do, and I just haven't done much with it. So I will take it off. And put a hive top feeder on that as well. I stole this idea from Ian Stepler up in Canada. Again, like I said, not much going on there. Got a couple frames of coverage up here in the top, which is kind of cool. Got some Apivar strips in. Those nukes came from Maple Valley with the Apivar strips in them. So I'm just maintaining them. Let's see what we got over here. Pollen and nectar. Kind of expected the food stores on the outside frame. And more pollen. Not a lot, but there's some more food stores in there. I'm going to put those in the top box. That's why I'm setting them aside. Got pollen and eggs in that frame. That is chock full of brand new eggs. I'm surprised Mama's not on there, but I don't see her. Put that back in. And this is another almost full frame of wet brood. I don't know if you'll be able to see those or not. I'll try and move it around a little bit. And the other side is exactly the same way. Got some food stores around the edge, but the middle there is all advancing wet brood. So this box is going to come alive here in the next 10-12 days. Again, really hard to see. These are eggs that are just hatching. Lots of fuzzy bees in there, but this frame is amazing, the amount of royal jelly that's in it. Lots of nurse bees, and the eggs and the larvae are certainly being fed well. Again, more eggs and wet brood there. Give them a project, a couple of project frames. Back down in there, girls. Good 5 frames of coverage down here. This nuke was a little bit bigger when I brought it home. Both the queens were in about the same stage of build up, but apparently these had a few more bees to overwinter. So I have a few more days with those April strips, so I'll put them back in here. Oh, come on, girl. It's just a little bit on the cool side to be out here goofing with these girls without any protection on, but I'm being daring today. It's 50 degrees and cloudy. So I kind of anticipated they were going to be just a little bit pissy, but they haven't been bad so far. And I put this frame in here the other day. This is a pollen frame, so I'm going to set that aside for a minute. And this is some really young larvae on that side. And on this side we've got the queen. There she is. I don't know. Right there. There's quite a bit of nectar in there. There's eggs. She's obviously been laying over here on this side. So what we know about both of these is that the queens have been in both the upper and the lower boxes. We'll get her back in there. This box is just a little bit on the tight side. Lined up waiting on me. And this is an entire frame of cap brood on both sides. Pretty doggone good laying pattern. She's up here in this area. She's been back up and relayed where they've emerged. And when I look down in those empty cells, each one of those has a larva in it. So she's wow. She's wow. And looky there, another frame of brood. And immature brood. It's all wet brood on that frame. So all together, not bad. pollen, and there's a little bit of nectar on this frame. Lots of nurse bees on here. I'm kind of expecting to find some eggs, but it got kind of cloudy on me, and that's natural foundation. It's foundationless comb, and that's probably the hardest for me to see eggs on, especially on a cloudy day. So our brood chamber put back together. Like I said, this box is just a little bit on the tight side. There we go. All right. Strip back in. Smoke them down a little bit. Woo! Got stuck behind my glasses. That's what I get for putting my face over the top of it. I was inviting it. I know better. Girls. They had started to store some nectar up there. All right, so I'm gonna put my inner cover, my Ian Stepler Special, back on here.